It is what it is. Hey, I saw the results. I still woke up and chased. I'm hungry for this. I'm hungry for this. I want the world and everything. And I just tell my girl I love her. Say she loving me, but she mad at me. So she spell it L-U-V. Living lavishly, walk around in double C. Got no salary, everything I kill I eat. They all doubted me, till they see me on the screen. They all proud of me, same people that ain't believe. Burning calories, running shit up with my team. Say your majesty, know I'm living like a king. About 25 a day, that's just my daily schedule. Ain't about who doing better, cause we gon' win together. I hit another level, I had to apply the pressure.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Norris, better known as Souls of Thought. Got your host here, and we have your other co-host, your favorite uncle, Uncle Plug from Uncle Plug TV.
Yay!
Yes, sir.
What's happening, my brother? What's happening, my brother?
Chilling, man. We're gonna try out these headphones. Like, it sounds good, it just seems weird because I'm so used to be able to hear everything. So, but yeah, so man, good, man. Uh, any news on your team? They did anything since I know people getting picked up on waivers and your team made any moves?
Man, we got rid of Trey Palmer. I was just on the ground prior to this. I was looking at all the news. That's why I came in so late.
Yeah.
We got rid of Trey Palmer, but we kept Josh Williams, the running back out of LSU. We kept, still kept Sean Tucker, still got Bucky, still got Rashad White. On defense, same squad. We just kept Cope. We kept the tight end Cope, Keith, Durham, and Cade Otton. Our wide receiver core still got Sterling Shepard. Still got we kept Tez.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tez. Kept Tez. Still got Mike. Still got, everybody just got Chris Godwin and Jalen McMillan on, injured. They're injured right now. So with the next spring, he's off the pup list, so he made the 53, but he probably ain't gonna be back until like maybe week 3, 4.
Did anybody get him in the fantasy?
No, they shouldn't have got him because he ain't gonna be available. And we got a 10-man. So that'll be if you want to go get him, go pick him up. When he come back, he gonna eat. I'm probably put him on that waiver list. You know what I mean? But when he come back, he gonna eat though. You know what I'm saying? He gonna eat. Yeah.
Okay, bad.
Yeah.
I know we ain't did too much on the star side of things. We ain't do too much. I seen a couple of the Buffs actually made some rosters. Simeon Craig, the safety, he made the practice squad for Jacksonville, which is dope. Yeah. BJ Green made the 53-man roster at defensive end.
Okay.
I was like that's dope. Like
he
turned it on the second half of the Colorado season last year. So like he was one of Coach Prime like projects too, like that really tapped in. What's up, Jen? Hello. So that was good. And then they actually cut Shepard.
Yep.
At Green Bay.
Yeah. But they stacked over that wide receiver though. They had to let him go. Somebody gonna pick him up.
I think
somebody gonna pick him up.
Good. He got the body, stature, and everything.
But hey. Boy, we got an amazing weekend. College football. It's going down.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's going down. Everybody need to be excited right now. But we got a hell of a week, man. We got We got Colorado versus Georgia Tech on Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to hurry to get my ass about shop.
You know what? Let me see for they actually we got the games start tomorrow.
They start tomorrow?
Yeah, they start tomorrow.
Hold on, let me go check with you, pimp. Let me check with you. Man, let me see. On Thursday, we got some Thursday night games. Let's go. Oh, Boise State, South Florida, Ohio.
Yeah.
UCF and Jacksonville State, Wyoming and Akron, East Carolina and North Carolina State. Damn, we got some games.
Yeah, it's gonna be a stacked schedule tomorrow.
They're trying to get it kicked off right.
They are.
That Miami, Ohio, Wisconsin game might be good.
Yeah, I want to see what Houston gonna look like this year. They're playing against Stephen F. Austin. It should be
Yeah,
They should be able to route them, but you never know
tear
these days.
their ass up, boy. They gonna tear their ass
But you know
up.
what? That Boise State, South Florida, gonna be a good one too.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a
yeah,
good one.
yeah. Shout out to my boy, what his name is, my boy Kelly Joyner Jr.
Oh yeah,
He's no longer at University of South Florida, but I know he out here doing great things, man.
yeah,
He should have got a try, man. Should have got an invite to the combine. You did. That's my boy. South Lake.
yeah. It's gonna be good, man. To all the women, y'all go ahead and kiss your husbands, kiss your boyfriends. You know what I mean?
Goodbye. This shit over
Goodbye.
with.
Yeah,
Official. Tomorrow,
we
it's over.
we got a solid what 6 months?
Yeah.
Hey,
This
it's
shit is over
over. It's
with.
over.
And now, some of y'all, you ain't got to worry about it. Some of your husbands still gonna watch Lord of the Rings with you. They still gonna watch
Yeah,
Fast and the Furious and a little Lifetime and We.
yeah, yeah.
But all the real ones gonna be watching football. I'm just letting you know. You
You
did.
know. So tonight, y'all got me and your favorite Uncle Plug. We're gonna be hitting some sports. We are gonna start off with a couple topics like lifestyle topics, just to kind of give you guys a little taste of that. But we're gonna go into some sports today. We're gonna go into some Coach JB again and Coach Shaun King from the Tampa Bay Bucks that won the championship. So our title today is Truth Bombs and Meltdowns, man. So you're gonna hear a few of those today. We're gonna actually start this thing off popping with the good old Tyrese, man. Tell him what the old Tyrese, man. Tyrese was on what I always forget the name of the pod, man. What is the king? Is it the King's Table? King's Den?
Just the Kings Den.
Yeah,
Den of Kings. I'm sorry, Den of
Den of
Kings.
Kings, yeah.
Den of Kings.
So if y'all want to see all of it, you can go follow there. But we're gonna show you guys a little snippet from the Anton Daniels after hours show. They're gonna talk about it a little bit. They're gonna give some of their opinions. And then me and Plug are gonna give y'all some of ours, and then we're gonna go from there, man. But it's a pretty good topic, man.
Line out a couple things on this. Don't do this.
Me and Kim actually talked to them. Okay, I'll go. We'll see.
All right. So here's the first clip of Kirk Franklin asking the guys a question, and then Tyrese's reply as a result of it.
Even starting up the conversation, what are your thoughts about my brother's thoughts and perspectives on?
Well, I mean, you want
safe. 100. It's a 100 conversation.
Yeah. So my body count is a little scary. You know, serious. I would be considered a pussologist. I'm just playing. So no.
Go ahead, continue.
No, so going back to my specific career, everywhere I go, every audience I perform in front of, every club I host, I pretty much never see dudes. It's all women. It's been that way from the beginning. And so I got to a point where I'm safe here, but if I felt even more safe, I would be willing to go public with what I believe my number is. But it's crazy.
But I want you to feel
what I've been doing. No, I'm not going to mention the number.
Oh no.
But I'm saying what I believe my number is a little scary, because I got to a point where a powerful man of God asked me a question, and he said, without even coming at me, he just said, "Hey, Reese, let me ask you, man, how many more?"
That's deep. Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, "How many more?" He did not come at me. I was not attacked. I didn't feel attacked. He didn't be like, "Come on, like how many? When you've been out here doing that, I mean, come on." He said, "How many more?" So before he asked me the question, I already had it in my head that I'm doing too much, too often, too many cities, too many states, too many countries. It's too much.
So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna start off with. Should I start off with Q Diddy, because you said you and Kim was already having a conversation about this? Okay, I'm gonna start off on my left. I'm gonna start off with Slimmy.
Slimmy, what are your thoughts on Tyrese saying that his body count is a little scary? And the only reason that he probably slowed down is somebody asking him how many more.
It's his business. That's his business. I mean, he got to live with it. Like, he got to live with that shit. He got to deal with all those soul ties, and all those spirits lingering over him. You know, he got to live with it. So, that goes for anybody though. It don't matter who you are. You gotta live with that shit. So you better be wise about who you fucking.
So I'm gonna leave it there. I know usually on the show we mess around, we joke about the women, but this is a man actually talking about his body count and how another man recognized that Tyrese was going hard in the paint, and he asked him how many more.
Sometimes I think Tyrese just be on some clickbait just to stay relevant. He understands himself in the algorithm.
Yeah,
But you don't say that. You don't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? And not we can say that maybe in the, you know what I'm saying, personally. If you know this shit was gonna be viewed by millions of fucking people, you don't put that shit out there like that, man. Come on, bro. Like, come on. That shit was tacky as fuck, bro. Like, we could say that shit, probably say it in the barbershop, because it ain't gonna probably go no further than the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? That's barbershop talk. Not when you on Dinner Kings, where they doing damn near 2-3 fucking million views, and all these women gonna be seeing this and just assuming, bitch, you an actor and a singer.
Yeah.
You've been famous longer than you have not been famous, nigga. We know your body count. We already know your body count high, nigga. We know you've been hitting bras. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. After Baby Boy, you're probably skyrocketed. You know what I'm saying? Come on, killer. Don't do that.
Do you feel like the body count matters for a male? They do go on to talk about that question. Do you think it matters for a male, or do you think it's just a second nature, and then when it's time for you to settle down, you settle down?
You mean the same aspect of a woman's body count, which I don't concern myself with as well. But if a man body count, to tell you the truth, bro, get it out your system. Whatever you need to do, how many you need to get, I say get it out your system. But if you're gonna get it out your system, do it privately, nigga. It ain't got nothing, man. You know, don't put that. Like, that's why I don't ask, because that ain't that, like he said, it's his business.
Yeah.
And whoever you Diddy is, take that Diddy out the back of your shit. You know what I'm saying?
And later on, they said that Kurt Franklin actually went in to say that most men never even truly practice monogamy until they're married. What are your thoughts about that? That's what Kurt Franklin said. He said the first time most men practice monogamy is when they're married.
Not even in a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship?
No, he said most. Those his word. He said most.
Oh, most. Yeah, I mean, most could be 51%.
Yeah.
No, most could be 51%. If that's how he feels, I still wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I still wouldn't. I won't put that out there either. You dig what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So that's to each his own. It's always to each his own. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you could do that if you like, bro. That's on you. You know what I mean? But I just say, like, realistically speaking, like, before you got your heart broken, everybody wanted that first love to be their love forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it works out that way, we hope that it does. You know, in some cases it do. You know what I mean? But most of them, until they got their heart broken, 9 times out of 10, they wanted to stay with that woman for forever. So I don't necessarily think that.
Yeah. It does make you think. It's now that you said it, like, when you sit back and think about it, you're like, man, is this just for clickbait for him? Because this is the same guy who act like he was just so distraught when his woman wanted to leave and everything was happening. You wouldn't think that would be a man who would come on TV and almost like stand on the body count he had, or call himself a pussologist.
Yeah, you couldn't be that strong. She damn sure dipped on your ass.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. But I thought it was very interesting. I think this is just my prediction. I think the king is the Den of Kings or the King of Dens, what the Den of Kings. I hope they go back to the original direction they were on.
Yeah, because this
Uh,
right here,
they're going to
and be
do
mindful of
it.
the
Yeah.
be mindful of the topics that you talk about,
Hmm.
because man, we want to keep this shit authentic as we possibly can. You know, once you create a new space like that, don't
Yeah.
fall into the same. You know what I'm saying? And you got success being on the right side of the algorithm.
Yeah.
Don't go over here to try to get it to, oh, we got 3 million. I can just see him now. Oh, we got 3 million. See, that's why y'all bitches in mega churches and shit.
Yeah.
Because it ain't enough to save 1,000 souls. You want to save 10,000 souls. Now we saved 10,000 souls. Let's save 100,000 souls. It's like, bro, you was doing very well. The show was going in the right direction, and now y'all just leaped over to this sucker shit.
His next one should be good. I think it's gonna go live to. Look like it went live yesterday, so I'm sure it'll pop up soon.
And
But
keep
his
it
next,
exclusive.
yeah, his next one's supposed to be Erica Campbell, Kevin on stage, Ty Tribbett, Jonathan McReynolds, and Tia Mari. And I think he got Tia in there just for the clickbait because
I
you
thought
got
this was
all.
Den of Kings. Why are you bringing?
It's all that was mostly women on that one. Yeah.
See, I'm off it now. I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see that shit now. Man. Hey, listen. Hey. Let me tell you something. See, everybody need a friend like Plug, so I can tell you. Hey, Kurt, don't do that dumbass shit, bro. You created a space for men to, you know, kind of speak. You know what I'm saying? Those first 2 episodes, one with Jeezy on there, the first
Yeah.
one with Country Wayne and DC Young Fly, that was cool, bro. But what are you on, my guy?
Yeah.
Don't do that shit. It's supposed to be the Den of Kings. Why are you bringing? Man, next topic, bro. I don't even want to talk
Yeah.
about this sucker
Yeah.
shit no
I
more.
wanted. I was like, he started to lose it now. But as we speak about people, they say monogamy normally happens in marriage. We have a great married couple that everybody was worried about, concerned about. For those who don't know, this is Travis Hunter and his wife. Travis is about to become a father. So let's play this little video. They did like a little reveal, and I want to talk about it a little bit.
Is it going?
Take it up.
There's the baby. Do you have a message for the baby?
Gotta be better than me. See you later.
Say bye-bye.
Before you. Yeah.
As you can see there, I think a lot of people who paid attention to their wedding noticed it. But Travis Hunter is a father. They had the little breakdown of her in the hospital and everything of that nature. So now seeing this, what would be your advice for Travis Hunter? Yeah, she had it, Jen. That's why I was just when I watched all that, I think she did have it too.
Realistically,
Yeah.
the internet sucks. Y'all suck. Straight up, man. I mean that, man. Everybody hating and talking down, man. Let that man live, man. Let them are children, man. These are young kids, man. Leave them alone, man. Let them live, man. They go make mistakes, man. They go fuck up, man. Oh, they're getting a divorce. Now they're having a baby. Oh, she's gonna leave him and take half of his money. Leave him alone, man. Let that man play football. Let her ball out. You know what I'm saying? Now she got a little baby. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes she gonna see the beauty in that baby and start to see the beauty in that man and start to say, I like my family. He gives me everything that I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all leave them folks alone, man. Y'all just think if she look like this and he look like that, or y'all just want to, oh, she gonna cheat on him. Y'all make it a narrative. And she might see the beauty inside him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to judge him on his looks or none of that. You know what I'm saying? She might see the beauty inside him. You see how goofy they was together? She might, just because she like him, she ain't goofy. And she like him because he goofy. You know what I'm saying? And he let her be her. You know, man, internet, y'all trip, man.
I'm actually happy for him, man. I think it's the one thing that's
Stupid.
gonna allow him to. He was already locked in on his craft anyway, but I think any man that becomes a father and he got even something else to prove for, to work for, because he had his wife, but to be a father, I think we finna see a whole nother Travis Hunter, man. I think you're gonna see a lot of mature decisions too. I don't think you're gonna see him worrying so much about fighting to be on both sides of the ball.
No.
All types. I think you're gonna see this man now go get that bag. Whatever.
For sure.
Tell me where I need to play to go get that bag. Like I don't.
And they forget, bro, that he was raised. Hey, he been raised up, man, in his teenage years by a real one, boy.
Yeah.
Man, Cole Prime is special, man. I don't care what y'all talking about. You said it, but you want to say, leave that man churning alone. Man, leave that man there. And that's one of his sons too, man. Leave that man churning alone, man. Everything come from under that umbrella has been successful. Everything they touch has been blessed. Everything they do has been golden. Leave these guys alone, man. Just cause Shallow got weight don't mean he ain't gonna land somewhere. He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Shedeur gonna make sure his brother straight. His daddy gonna make sure his brother straight. Hell, he gonna make sure he's straight. He raised some men, man. It takes a man to raise these boys into men, man. You know what I'm saying? You think he gonna let Travis do this, that, and the third without being in his ear on a consistent basis? No, man. That man say he was always in his office. Do y'all pay attention to the good narratives? That he was always in his office. He was always asking questions. He always trying to pull on his coat. Man, come on, man. You always pulling the coats, man. Come on, man. Man, the Sanders family, man. Blessings to y'all, man. To that man that was born in Fort Myers, Florida, Lee County. You know what I'm saying? Dion, man. Hey, one of the greatest, man. One of the greatest. God bless you, brother. God bless you.
We're gonna be hitting on them in just a few too, because he wanted the topics today.
Let's go.
Topics, but man, congratulations to Travis Hunter and your wife, man. Congrats. Hope the baby healthy. That's all that really matters. Make sure the baby's healthy, and have a great season, man. You got something else to grind for now.
Yeah, you got to, but it ain't gonna be too well over there at Jacksonville. I'm trying to tell you, but they the cesspool of Florida, bro. I'm just letting you know.
So now, next we have, I know, Plug, you said you weren't familiar with her. We have Sabrina Parr. I want to say her ex-husband was a NFL player, but then also she was the one who dated Lamar Odom after he got cleaned up and everything the first time after him and Chloe kind of broke it off. So that's how she came into like my viewpoint. Like, but it sounds like she's been around for a while. But she crashed out, man. She crashed out. Coach JB allowed her to come up, and I really want to talk about this because I want to see your opinion on, should women even be talking about men's sports, and also are women too emotional to have conversations? Period. So I want you guys to hear this. I kind of started it in the middle. It's pretty long. But so we're not going to play all that. We're just going to play to give you guys a reference point. Coach JB has already heard her kind of go back and forth. He tells her that he stands on women's sports, but she's about to go in, and I want you guys to hear some of the double talking too that she starts doing. So here we go.
My daughter plays sports. I'm all for female sports, but when we got spaces being invaded, our females being invaded, I want to protect that. So there is the backstory, so you understand why I created that line. And number one, I don't understand the asinine, contradictory hypocrisy when we come to Title IX, and yet and I actually females coming on talking about Title IX and how females are being invaded. So again, that is my whole take with female sports being protected. Number one. Number two, the football specific space. When I came at that about football specific, that's my whole thing with females. They don't belong in football, gladiator sport. That's my whole thing. I don't believe females should coach men in football, and I don't believe they should play. Now, when the females play lingerie football, I think it's a slap in y'all face, because we ain't going there to watch you catch a touchdown. We're watching you to see your ass and titties. Let's keep it all the way funky. So it's a slap in women's face, and that's the fact of the matter. So again, protect female sports. If you think that you're out there lingerie football and you're a fucking coach now, and I'm supposed to go watch you get ratings by showing your ass and titties, then again, to me, disrespecting my daughter, yourself, and all the other females out there, because all these weirdo fucking men are going to go in the crowd, get loaded, and watch a bunch of ass and titties play. Come on now, girl. Keep it funky. That's what the real is. There ain't no fucking football played by women. Never has been, never will be. Y'all play flag football. Y'all can do whatever you want. I have no issue. There's flag football leagues across America right now in high school for females. I have no issue with it. Do I agree with it? No, but I don't have an issue with it. But when it comes to you coming on over, and there's 22 football coaches in the NFL right now who are female that never fucking played football. Now you're telling me that's okay. Then you're sexist.
JB, let's stay focused on what the post was about. Thank you so much for throwing in your tidbits about how you feel about women's sports. But that's not what the post was about. That's not where you were attacking me. So let's stay focused on the context.
Sorry, I don't want to cut you off. I'm gonna let you cook. I'm just saying.
You definitely do want to cut me off. It's what you're.
The only reason I just said what I said though is because of what you said earlier about me not protecting women's sports. I just wanted to be clear. That was the only thing I wanted to say about that specific take. But go ahead.
I never said you didn't protect women's sports. I said I thought it was ironic that post was on your page.
You judge me.
Yes. And you make it very easy to judge you, okay? By your answer,
I love that.
Your choice of words. You make it very easy. Now let's get back to the relevance of this conversation.
I get a lot of pussy, by the way. Just throwing it out there. But go ahead.
That's great for you. Congratulations.
Sister,
now let's go back to the topic at hand, which was you feeling like I was not even allowed to have the conversation about football. That is the truth here. Because only statement I made was about how that man felt about Shedeur. That was it. I didn't talk about Shedeur's gameplay, which I could, but I didn't because that wasn't relevant to the conversation.
You can't though.
So, but that's where you and I are going to continue to disagree.
Man, you don't know what a 3 technique is. You can't.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because you're not that skilled in a lot of other sports, yet you still comment on them. And do you know how many journalists, JB, you got to be quiet. You have to listen to understand.
I got you.
Do you know how many great journalists and commentators who have never played the game that they comment on? If we attacked Skip Bayless in this way, we would probably be sued. We would be sued if we attacked every single person who has never played football or basketball or tennis or flag football that's now becoming very popular and it's forcing people to talk about it. If you were only qualified to discuss things that you have done, all of you guys would be out of a job. So you can be qualified to talk about something without actually physically doing it at a high level. The difference between me and another female analyst and journalist is I have experience in the game. I have experience playing the game. I have experience learning the game. I have a son that plays football. I played football. My ex-husband was in the NFL. I've dated the guys. I've talked about the guys. At points in my life, it was nothing but football in my household. So to sit here and tell me because I don't know what a certain, whatever you just said was, means I'm disqualified from coaching the athlete mentally. And when you talk about you can't coach an athlete mentally, this is why mental health is not taken seriously enough. Because I don't care what their skill level is. You guys are looking at a lot of young athletes that are struggling outside of the field, right? Well, a lot of times that's where I come in. I teach them how to put that aside, deal with life issues, and still be a great football player.
I don't want to hear from a female though.
That's you. But guess what? A lot of athletes do. You're 1%.
No, they
JB,
don't.
you are 1%.
No, I'm
You
not.
are 1%. I have thousands of messages from a lot of my athletes that have thanked me for my contributions in their careers. So you are one person that feels like you don't want to. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
Watch this part, plug.
Maybe if you listen to women more, you wouldn't have had so many failures in your career, because women like us help guide you in the right direction and help you get the words on paper and help you articulate yourself without using so much profanity and attacking the athlete so much. This is what a woman does. So to say that we should not be a part of the conversation lets me know your level of intelligence is a lot less than I thought it was. So just know this. I'm going to continue. Remember, I said this. It is, what's today's date? August.
Remember, I said your emotions are showing why you can't coach football.
Yes, I am emotional because I'm passionate about who I am and what I've done.
Well, but when I'm passionate, I'm the asshole when I'm passionate, huh?
No, you're not being an asshole because of passion.
Fucking clown.
You're an asshole because of your choice of words.
You're a clown. Ain't nobody trying to hear you. Hold on.
You're now. I got it. I got it.
You can insult me, but I kind of saw you, right?
I'm coming at you. I'm saying I'm trying to calm the whole situation now.
I have not called you out of your name.
Bullshit, homie.
I have not called you out of your name.
All y'all bark, but don't want to bite back. So you can start something.
Maybe the fact that I'm on your show lets you know that I'm all bark. I'm all bite. Exactly. The fact that I'm on here, I could have. You see how many followers I have?
Yeah. Again, my point I'm making to you real quick. They don't text you and call you for advice. They want to fuck you.
So I wanted it to land right there. I know that took a little bit, but I know that was gonna land because they went back and forth, man. This was probably one of the most intense crash outs I've seen. He exposed her, and it made me just think, like, man, can women have conversations in any environment? When can a woman take their emotions out of a conversation and just have a conversation? Because she called him a failure before that, and that's what he was talking about. Like, no, I called you a clown because you just called me a failure. But when I say something, I'm an a-hole. But when I call you out, then she starts to play a victim role for a little bit. He called that out too. What are your thoughts about some of that entertainment there? And that was all because of her post about Shaun King, who said that Shedeur was emotionally immature, and she said, "Tell me that you don't like a person without telling me you don't like him."
Ooh-wee. That was a lot to take in. Let me process for a second.
It was pretty interesting. Like, I thought
it was intense.
I thought it was very unique, the conversation. Like, if you watch the whole 30 minutes that because he pointed out a lot. He even goes deep at the end to talk about why Ted Ginn Sr. uses her as one of his trainers. And she crashed out. She crashed out. I don't know if you want to see that part. It's like at the tail end. Like, she crashed out, dog. Like,
I am unfamiliar with her. I don't know who she is or what she does. I have no clue. I've never seen her before. Is that her on the thumbnail?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
JB does have a point. She does look. she does look. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm. That was a lot, man. I understand her getting emotional. I can understand her getting emotional. I'm not gonna take nothing away, and I can understand why he bit back. And I understand that. I wish I could have heard what bro got. What's the dude name? Black guy.
Oh, he didn't say nothing. She only came up there because she knows Smitty.
Oh, that's Smitty. Okay, Smitty. Yeah. I wanted to see what Smitty was going to say after that tape.
He didn't say anything. He tried to protect her later on, and like JB was like, "Nah, bro. Like, they say something, we should be allowed to speak back. It's not a one-sided conversation." And he was stating that That's why he doesn't feel women should be in men's sports. Like he doesn't feel that women shouldn't do sports, but they shouldn't cross the threshold into men's sports at
Like they
all.
shouldn't referee, like they shouldn't
None of that.
coach.
He said
None
they
of
don't
that.
he don't feel like they understand it, and they never played the game before.
That ain't fair. That part of it ain't fair. Now he can feel that way that they shouldn't be coaching or they shouldn't be refereeing, but I mean, women got knowledge of the game. It's a lot of dudes I be around that ain't got knowledge of the game. They ain't never played the game. You know what I'm saying? I know plenty of dudes that don't play the game that doesn't have any knowledge of the game. That don't know. They couldn't tell you probably 4 or 5. They probably can't go past their team and tell you, man, Michigan, no, that's college. They probably don't even know. You know what I'm saying? They probably don't know half the teams in the NFL. They probably don't know the divisions. They don't know the AFC South from the AFC North. They don't know that. So we can't just gender place that shit right there. I can't let them gender place that, because if she got knowledge of the game, she got knowledge of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If she has some inkling of the game, she got inkling of the game. Now, could she probably be more in depth? Possibly. But there's a lot of men that can also be more in depth. You know what I mean? I'm not taking that away, but disrespecting each other on the air like that, going back and forth, it'll never end well. That was intense.
It went on for 36 minutes, dog.
I thought it was going to be a couple of B's in there. Probably going to be a couple of MFs in there. Like I thought it was going. Man, they look like if they're face to face, but they'll probably bump some. She probably start throwing some hand. Cause he got her riled up. Now he definitely touched something. Like he said, all these trainers, the ones she trained, probably touching. I know what he was insinuating. And he was trying to shoot a shot. Either way, Coach JB, you wild boy. You a wild boy. I ain't gonna take that away from you. You a wild boy. Now you gonna make me tune in. It took a moment like this here.
I'm telling you, it was
possibly
good.
A viral moment for me to tune in. I'm gonna tune in on you, bro. My boy been trying to put me on you for a minute, man, and we'll probably have to check you out.
It's worth it, but like, cause he's been on it, but it was very true, man. It was very true, but I thought it was very unique to see her go in like that. If you go check out her Instagram page, she actually posts a clip from there talking about, for all y'all who was concerned about me, don't worry about it. I handled that chunk.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I think she came in, and it's funny because she was battling Coach JB, but the issue was with Shaun. It was with what Shaun King said.
Right.
But so that's what Coach JB was trying to
so
understand.
Why Shaun went there? Why Shaun went there?
We finna see. I got it covered up next.
Well, come on.
Come
on.
So here goes Shaun
Come
King.
on, Cleta.
Explains it all right here. So this is Smitty speaking a little bit. I ain't gonna go too far back because they went in on this stuff, man.
In the kitchen. There's the post right here. So I said,
and JB said, "Tell us women belong in the kitchen, not on the football field without telling us." So that's what led to this whole thing. That's why she joined the show, Shaun, for content. They had a whole argument in the comment section.
Hey, I didn't realize she took a shot at the crowd. You know, they said the why coming to King, you best not miss.
So I defended you. I defended you.
Well, because I could have broke it down for her in a way where she would not have acknowledged it today, but when she'd have got back by herself and thought about it, she'd have been like, you know what, he's right.
No, Sabrina would have listened, Shaun. If you would have been on here, it was me, you, and Sabrina, y'all would have been a good, normal conversation. Because you would have broke it down, explained it. I know her enough, so she would have respected it. And the problem is that you saw JB's you know JB, Shaun. I love JB, but we know our guy. We know our guy. This motherfucker said, "Tell us women belong in the kitchen without the that's our the energy's already out.
But how is that different than her telling a former NFL quarterback?
Thank you.
My evaluation of a current NFL quarterback is
I told her that.
Though.
No, I asked her that.
It's hidden behind some kind of false energy.
She didn't speak X's and O's.
I brought that up, Shaun. I asked her that.
No, she said He said, "Tell us you like Shedeur without saying you like Shedeur." Like, what's the difference?
Nothing.
Because in that particular clip, well, first of all, it's completely different.
No, it's not. It's not, Smitty. It's not.
JB, whether he's joking or not, his comment was basically saying women just belong in the kitchen. So that's boom. That's a completely different space than saying "tell us you don't like Shedeur." She didn't say you didn't know football. She didn't. I don't think she even knew that you were Shaun King. I ain't gonna be real with you. My point is this though: we watched that particular clip, and then you disagreed on that clip. You were evaluating temperament, how you walk away, which is again some part of the game. I understand all that, but it wasn't like that was like a real X's and O's clip. That was more.
And Sean's about to, I'm trying to move it forward because Sean's gonna get into the Shedeur talk, which I want people to really hear, and he goes into Coach
It is
Prime.
for all of you yahoos. And by the way, I need to fix my iPad. I can't get to the group to the text to see what's going on.
Comments.
Yeah, let me say this to all you yahoos out there who've never ever actually had to face adversity on different levels in this game of football. And I'm talking about sideline, competition, and all this. As a coach, I would not ever get emotionally hijacked. When I raised my voice, when I called the kid something that I know he didn't want to be called, it was a purpose behind it. It was not an emotional reaction. I would do things, and I might turn to one of my other coaches and be like, I want to see what he do. I'm trying to prepare you to be a trained killer on game day. How do I do that? I challenge you in practice. I make you uncomfortable. I make you have to be able to think and execute when your emotions are high and when they're low. That's a part of being a great coach. Like, she brought up mental health. If a player come in my room and start crying and telling me something going on at home, I automatically assume he's lying until I find out he's telling me the truth.
But I gotta ask, I gotta push back on Smitty. This is what I don't understand. Why is Smitty not going at you, calling you disrespectful and a feminist right now, and a sexist like he did me when I?
Let me get ahead of this.
Everything matters.
Yeah.
If they feel like they can't trust you at that level, they're hesitant.
I have no idea. I don't watch flag.
Name me the teams that are nationally ranked.
I have no idea.
Out of that, I wish America would do away with high school rankings.
I'm with you.
A real dude so long, I can tell when a real dude is successful no matter what you think about their football ability. Bucky's button. I was on Lamar's ass. That was his fault that Mark Andrews didn't catch that ball. You were on here when I broke that down. Yeah, come on, don't do that.
Time out. So first of all, Jet, anytime the address is right there, puss boy, come fuck with me. Number one. Number two.
Hey, don't show up at my house. We don't play that.
Keep thinking I'm an actor, bitch boy. So number two. Number three, real quick. I want to make sure we're clear. He defending his kids is not the issue. I'm defending my kids. Shaun defend his kids. Smitty, when he has kids, will defend his kids. That has nothing to do with the topic. The topic is the enabled entitlement of going back on or having a fallback. Shaun, myself, and Smitty never had a fallback to go to in a comfortable situation of money, of comfortability. I never could go back and say, Daddy, can you buy me this house? Hell no. Once Shaun and I were out, and Smitty too, we were outside the house. It was all go on us. Shedeur and Shiloh don't need no shit like this. They don't need to worry about their futures. There's a hunger in that is real.
Can I say?
Don't have the hunger to go be great. I'm just telling you. You can say I'm wrong. Go ahead. There's a hunger involved.
I do want to address Dion because I do think Dion is the.
So here's the point I've been wanting you to hear right here.
All right, let's run.
And I've never said this publicly, but Dion is so extreme in his support. He makes it uncomfortable for his friends that have these big platforms to then be honest and look as though they're going against him. So I get the dad, Dion, that has always supported these boys. He's done a great job raising them. They're all successful no matter what you think about their football ability. Bucky's a budding superstar in the media industry. Shiloh's got the personality to go be a superstar in entertainment. Shedeur's got the talent to be a really good quarterback. But Dion is the problem. Dion has taken advantage of his platform to actually make his kids unlikable in a lot of situations. And the problem is, all these guys on these platforms, Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith, Louis Riddick, all these guys that are really tight with Deion, now they feel uncomfortable telling the absolute unforgiving truth in a lot of these situations, specifically as it pertains to Shedeur, because they don't want to go against Prime.
Yeah, I can't argue with that point.
So that's what I was mentioning yesterday when everybody, it was two things that they talked about. The first thing they talked about was that other kids don't have the ability to have a fallback plan like the Sanders do. Like it, but when your father comes out and make these bold statements, it makes it harder for the kids. And then Shaun goes on to now talk about that, hey, his people are afraid of Dion. So they don't speak the truth. And the lies are starting to make this whole Shedeur thing looks much worse than it really is. So what are your thoughts on that, Plug?
I can agree with that point and disagree at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell y'all something. It's been too fucking long that kids have been bagged by their mother, bagged by an aunt, or bagged by a grandmother. I'm sorry that this new wave of, do you see how many daddies was at that draft? You see how many fathers was at that draft, even in the NBA? Do you see how many fathers are being present? Do you see how many juniors are on the back of these jerseys? Let me tell y'all something. Just because he's not Odell Beckham Sr. and he sits in the shadows because maybe his career wasn't, or this father's lifestyle or this father's life isn't as polarizing as Deion Sanders, and they don't want to be in the limelight, and he happens to be Coach Prime.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do when it comes to talking about my children? What am I supposed to do? I've never been known to shut the fuck up. I've always been an outspoken, in your face, telling you like it is, like a TI is, forever, bro. What do you expect when it comes to a father and his sons? What? Man got his own shoe, bro. The man got his own money, man.
Yeah.
His sons got their own money, man. Don't say. Now listen, my opinion is my opinion alone. I don't think Shedeur is like that. Everybody else I could be in a room full of 8 other folks and they tell me they disagree. They tell me I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. I don't push back. No, man, you crazy. No, you motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you why he ain't. I just said what I said and I leave it like that. It is what it is. That don't mean he ain't the same dog that can't go back into his father's house or his mother's house. He's out here alone. No, yeah. Man, I'm not gonna stand for that. I'm not gonna stand for anybody saying that they ain't got the same dog. I just say that, man, listen, if a father could what Deion do, they would. Every last one of them. If not, we wouldn't have all these little league coaches out here coaching flag football, tiny mites and mighty tights. They wouldn't be. They're coaching if they could. If they could, they would. Anybody disagree? Put that shit in the chat. So don't say that. Don't say that, bro. I'm not going to stand for that. I'm not going to stand for no white man, no Spanish man, or no black man telling another black man what he should do for his sons and how he making it uncomfortable because y'all ain't used to seeing all these fathers step up and do what it do. Protect the daddies. Protect the daddies. I ain't going to stand for that. Bottom line, man, y'all got to come out and, man, hey, feel how you feel, but protect the daddies. Because if them daddies, if all the fathers of every son that's in the NFL could do what Deion doing for his sons, for their son, they would. They would.
So do you not feel that the truth protects the dads though? Like do you feel like, let's say if what Shaun King is saying is correct, right? That people are not speaking up on these topics. Not being a good friend is not protecting the dad. If I was able to speak to Dion one on one, I would have said the same thing I told y'all yesterday. Hey man, some of these comments aren't helping your kids. I think if more people told him that he went to for advice, or to like Michael Irvin and different people, I think it would come off better. So if let's say if we're going with your slogan of protecting the fathers, shouldn't they be protecting him by telling him the truth?
Of course. But it's hard to see or sit across from another man. What's up, Hoop? It's hard to see another man sitting across from another man, knowing if they was in his position, they'd probably do the same damn thing, man. You'd be a hypocrite. You'd be a hypocrite, bro.
But do you? I'm actually trying to get clarity, because like I don't think nobody says. I don't think people feel that he's not doing the right thing for his children. I just think it's about the way you go by it.
The way you go about it. Okay, LeVar Ball. There's no other way around it. It's either I'm not halfway in with my child. I'm not all the way out with my child. I'm all the way in with my child. I'm going to speak highly. If you say something negative, I got to say 30 things positive about my child.
So with that being said, that's the perfect example. The Ball brothers. Everything that LeVar said about his boys, point out one thing that was true. Because outside of Melo scoring on a team that has nothing, they haven't lived up to anything that he spoke about. He made them be seen. And sometimes
Right.
I think we try to make our children be seen, but they don't have the talent to back it.
Now that's also true, bro. But what am I as a father supposed to do?
Yeah, I don't think that's what I said. I don't think they did the wrong thing as fathers.
That's why I agree to disagree. To be
But I
like,
think
what am I to do?
yeah.
And me as a son, if my dad is saying something about me, I don't want him half-assing what he's saying about me.
Yeah.
I want him to go all up, man. You better be all
But
in.
but as a father, I wouldn't lie about my child and their talent, because when they get to the stage, if they don't have it, the world is going to spit them out. It don't matter how great Coach Prime speaks into his boys; they're still dealing with the side of what we don't get to see.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, I hear what you're saying about being loud and vocal, but it's like you only can be loud and vocal when you know that person is really that guy. Like LeBron mom could have did what Coach Prime is doing. She didn't.
Mm-hmm.
She could have been the loudest woman in America because her son was that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Travis Hunter. His family could have been loud. Like, so that's my thing. I feel like you don't have to be loud because talent will be seen.
Yeah, but like he
You
said,
know,
nobody say nothing about Archie Manning when he talks about his boys.
but you got to pull out a statement that Archie Manning said that you would take in the wrong manner. Like
Right.
when Archie came
But
out.
he made the same moves. No, my son ain't going to San Diego. My son ain't going to San Diego. He's going to New York. He's going to go to New York.
Yeah.
Like it.
But
it is what it. He made that move happen. It was a power move, but at the same time, it was one of them. You don't really want to put that move that you actually did what the man said out in front of the people. That y'all actually listen to what he said because he's this guy in the NFL, and y'all actually did what he did. Oh yeah, you can't put that on Front Street. You gonna do that up under the table because y'all did what he said to do. Come on, man. He's still on the team, regardless of what the mother can say. He's still on the team. He's still on the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
He's still on the Cleveland Browns. And he didn't say the same about Shiloh, what he said about Shedeur. It wasn't the same, but he still spoke up for his son. He said Shiloh gonna be all right. And then say if I do gotta do what I need to do, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, his first
and that's just in the passion of being a father. Man, I ain't gonna let y'all do this to the black daddy. It's been going on too long. Right or wrong, I'm riding. Right or wrong, I'm riding, daddy. Go get him, daddy.
I hear you, but I feel those things will eventually take us 10 steps back for the next person. Like I feel like it's gonna just take people back. Like I think
They're gonna have to get used to it, dog.
it won't happen.
This something that they gotta get used to, dog. It's something they gotta get used to.
It's just like Archie
They gotta get
grandfather.
used to it. No,
It's like, but it's like Archie grandfather coming out saying no, he's not going to the draft this year. He's staying another year. He knows
yeah,
that he knows that the hype that their world is putting on him is not where
yeah,
he's yet.
yeah. Well,
Texas
yeah,
is
yeah.
not Texas is not the number one team in the country.
And
Period.
he also did the same thing with Shedeur and Shadow last year. No. Y'all ain't going. Y'all stay on 1 year. He did the same thing. He did the same thing, man. And they still, regardless of what I believe about Shedeur, regardless, they still played him.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care how the public feels. You need to get used to it. More daddies will be present. I see it more now today than I ever had. And I want to see juniors. I want to see juniors on the back of the jersey. And I don't want to see the mama in the barbershop. I don't want to see the mama at the press conference. I don't want to see the mama on the field. I want to see daddies, uncles, nephews. I want to see men in men's positions. I don't need no woman running up on cuz why you ain't playing my son? No, we need to have man to man, not man to her. Bag up. This is not your place. The reason why you talking to coach is the reason why your man ain't here talking to coach.
Yeah. I agree. I do hear what you're saying. Like it makes some logical sense, but at the same time, I think we also have to be very aware of sometimes we can be our own worst enemies.
Nah, we gonna set a new tone. We're
It's
gonna
just
set a
like
new tone. Y'all are not dealing with these female driven men. We want to see men raising men.
But that's hard to say, Plug, because you got some dominant athletes who are outspoken, whose sons are doing amazing things right now, and they never. T.O. didn't talk about his son. Jared Rice didn't talk about his son. Like we got some athletes right now that got juniors and stuff on the back of their jerseys that their father did not have to do all this movement to get them moved.
Hold on. So you think that Joey Porter Jr., his father, Joey Porter, great season, and at the same time, you think his daddy ain't got his hand in some shit?
But it's not about him. We're not talking. Can't move the goalposts. We're talking.
No, I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm talking about.
You,
I am speaking on.
But we're talking about Dion. We're talking about Dion actions, though. We're not talking about putting your hand in things. I wouldn't care if Dion was behind the scenes being a chess player. That's not my problem. I would prefer him to be behind the scenes doing it, not outspoken with it. That's my thing. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm sure Joey Porter dad had a lot to do with him going to the same team. Just like T.O. son, you know what I mean? Like I think that stuff all matters, but I think it's about how you move. And
but that's
prime. That's who?
That's prime, bro.
Yeah, but it comes a point in your life where you have to grow out of your character, though. Like you got to grow out of being the who we know who prime is. We know
when is the last time you wait? When is the last time? When is the last time you called him Coach Sanders? When last time you called him Dion?
I do a lot. I put it on the bottom of the screen. I call him everything. Sanders, Prime, everything.
Everybody calls him Coach Prime. Everybody.
That's marketing. The name is just marketing. He don't have to be outspoken, not be prime. He said, "Ain't no stage higher than primes." Like this year, this is a very pivotal year. Like I feel like this year should be fully focused on the Buffs. Your boys are grown men. If you need to help them out behind the scenes, that's cool. But go be Coach Prime over there in Colorado and just coach your team, coach the Buffs. Leave your boys alone. You know what I mean?
They don't want this to start a trend. That's what they don't want.
But there would never be another Deion Sanders. There would never be another.
No, but they don't want this. They don't want this, man. I'm talking about the bigger plan.
Yeah,
folks don't want this. They don't want fathers involved. They don't want fathers involved. They don't want that. They don't want that. They want to do deals. You know what I'm saying? They want to do deals behind the scenes. You know, without agents. You know what I'm saying? They want to get the young man who, you know, that's afraid to make a move. You know what I'm saying? One they bit because they already know what that leads to. They already know what that leads to. Somebody who's gonna sit down and look at you eye to eye, and now the intimidation factor is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they want that. Hey, we need to nip this in the bud. We need to nip this in the bud now. We need to spin this narrative. We need to put this out here. Let the content creators put this out here so we won't have this going on. Nah, we need more daddies. Need more daddies, bro.
But it's more to that though. Like Deion is only in the position he's in because of who he is. There's not. You probably can look at the percentage of how many men who are not wealthy who has that type of communication, that type of custody and everything with their children. If it wasn't for his fame, Deion children would just be another batch of black kids who father is in and out because the mom don't. He's just so wealthy. He's in a different bracket. You know what I mean? When I think about black fathers, he doesn't fall into that bracket because he has the pay to play type money. Like those kids weren't gonna never go with their moms first. Only person that I think spent time with his mom a lot was Bucky, just because he talked about when Deion was on the Cowboys in San Francisco, so he had to stay in Dallas. But outside of that, that's why I'm looking. I see what you're saying about the father thing. I think fathers should be present, but maybe Coach Prime isn't the best example because he has a lot of other things that other fathers don't have.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean. But I do agree with you with the father thing, though, for sure.
Yeah, man. That like no, everybody, man. They been and man. It's always fatherless homes, this and fatherless homes. I'm sick of that funky ass narrative. We don't need that narrative no more, man. I'm tired of that narrative, man. Hey, man. Hey, lean on your pops, man. Don't nobody want you to fail less and succeed more than your daddy.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And if your daddy ain't like that, he's a fucking weirdo. And don't be sad or mad or upset because he's gone. He's a fucking weirdo. Because your father should want the best for you, whether you're talented or not. Just because you're his son, he should be proud of you. Just because you're his child, you're his son. That's it. I don't know what this. I don't want nobody, man. I don't want this shit to stop, bro. It was beautiful, bro. These last 2 years, been seeing number daddies at these drafts, bro. Getting up and hugging that dapping like he don't even know him. It's a
yeah.
We did it, son. Yeah. These AAU tournaments and these 7-on-7s. I want to see it, baby. I want to see it, man. Y'all get comfortable. Get used to seeing it, man. Because that's what we need to see. That's what you should want to see. You should get tired of seeing all these women around here, man, at these functions. Ain't you coaches out there that's watching? Ain't you coaches tired of the damn mama, Miss Sabrina, coming up here talking to you all crazy? Now, Miss Sabrina, now, God damn it, now I told you about Lil Ryan and shit. Now, God damn it, he ain't come to practice on time because you was ripping and running doing all this right here. You got to go sit down now, Miss Sabrina. They tired of that. They tired of that, man.
So what I want to do to finish this off, did you see that Cam Ward interview with Bussin' with the Boys? Like I think this is what we need more of, because I know a lot of people keep speaking about we don't get to hear or we don't see anything about Cam Ward. If anybody followed him anyway, Cam Ward never been one for the cameras. The videos that he did with Shedeur now was literally just because of they homeboys and they good friends. Like, but I want people to really be able to see this is what friendship looks like right here. We're gonna play this real quick, and then I'm gonna let Uncle Plug close out his thoughts. I'm gonna close out mine, and we're gonna get off this thing because I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. I'm tired, dog.
I'm tired too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog.
That time change that hit me, dog.
About going to these camps and seeing these other quarterbacks and being like, I'm better than these cats. So before your final year at Miami, there's a lot.
You were gonna shut it down? Was it just play one half of football?
They played, more than me and the OC had talked about. After this year, if it's Emory time, I think he'll have a good.
It was crazy.
Yeah. I think the end of the year we played team ball, really majority, and then you just end up losing like that.
Puff.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Like we see you back.
You see, he's enjoying.
Yeah.
Does he have a meeting?
This shit don't even work. This ain't my damn watch. I don't know why I'm looking at. Look at you.
What are you talking about?
I
had to check my what?
Ken, you're free to go whenever you'd like.
But I say
the last question.
We're in the middle of a Titans question. You back there?
You want us to promote the Titans?
You need to put the camera on Puff.
Yeah.
I would say I knew, at least in my mind, after pro day, because that was their first time to get to see me throw in person. And then, because all the drafts, you got an idea where you're going. You see just stuff they put on TV out there in the media, but you know it till your name get called. And so even like when we was at the draft, they was on the clock, they waiting like 2-3 minutes. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And so they end up calling me, telling me that they're gonna take me. But I mean, that's an unbelievable experience. I mean, it's something that you dream of every single day of your life. For me, I want to be a professional basketball player, but I knew, the chips wouldn't fall my way, but they fell my way in football. And so when you get a chance to be a pro at something, you don't take it for granted. But I mean, that was an unbelievable moment, not only for myself, but all the other draftees, no matter whether you was first or seventh round. We all gonna remember that. I'm glad I'm here, not nowhere else.
What individual defensive player are you most excited to line up across?
Let me find. They didn't even label that one right for us, y'all. They didn't even label that one right for us.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Mag Dog TV coming back with breaking the expectations that he have for Shedeur Sanders when he gets that opportunity.
Have a great relationship. Some of the clips you've seen and stuff like that. What is it like for you to have like this rivalry with Shedeur and have it play out the way it has?
I don't have a rivalry with him. That's my boy. So at the end of the day, this whole process, we thought me and him were going to be 1 and 2 the whole time. Whether he's 1, I'm 2. Whether I'm 1, he's 2. And so that's just always been, our mindset. It didn't go that way. But I mean, just coming out of college, even to the draft, I thought he was one of the better quarterbacks in the draft as well, even throughout college. He's been productive where he's been every time. We both started FCS. He was at, Jackson State. I was at Carter Word. And that's where really we met for the first time with our quarterback coach when we first got to college. And then he's always been, just a great person to be around. A lot of stuff out there on him ain't really, the truth. Just because they spin it different ways, like they spin stuff about me different ways. But I mean, I've always thought he was a productive quarterback. I mean, a lot of people may have their own opinion. I have mine as well. But I mean, when he gets his chance, to become a starter, I know he's gonna make the most of it. And I'm ready to get back to work with him. After the season, talk some more stuff to him. Say some crazy stuff. I mean, we just gonna keep on pushing each other.
Absolutely.
So I thought that was super dope, man, for him to hold his boy down like that, man, and not even he didn't hold no punches either. Like his delivery was perfect, and I think it's very important. So, what is your thoughts on that?
When I saw it earlier, I was like, I like Buddy. I like Buddy. That's character.
Yeah,
that's character and integrity.
Mm-hmm.
and integrity. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like even when they show that clip, they tried to spin that clip where he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like Shedeur was being like, oh, you want to be a rapper? He's like, nah, I want to be a football player. I want to be a quarterback. I want to be a quarterback. I want to be QB1. You know what I'm saying? Like they was trying to spin it like, oh, Shedeur's not concerned about playing football, and he's only working. It's like, man, look, like he said, man, they both came up together. They both performed at their respective places together. That's his boy. Ain't no rivalry. Put it to bed. Simple and plain. They didn't even have to. He just everything that they said, he went over it, boom, 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 laid it back on his boy, like, hey, it didn't work out the way it was, but at the end of the day, he's a great player, blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. I like that.
Yeah.
I
thought it was super dope how he held him down and how he was transparent. Like, hey, I know some things people don't know. You know what I mean? Like I know the truth. You know what I mean about his talent, and like he feels good about it, man. So hopefully, Shedeur gets to be able to pay it forward, man. It looks like he's gonna be a Brown this year, so I guess I'm gonna have to go get my Brown.
They got rid of Snoop. They got rid of Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
and then there were three.
I gotta go get my jersey, my Shedeur jersey, and my Travis Hunter jersey, man.
Be patient. Be patient.
I gotta merge them. I gotta merge them together. I'm gonna get them themes, so it'll be So
yeah,
I thought I was gonna get a Bucks jersey for the first time with Shiloh, but they let my boy go. So
it wasn't meant to be. Your heart wouldn't have been in it.
And I ain't buying no jersey for anybody on the practice squad. So we don't do that.
Yeah, he ain't on the. I put it up there. I was like, I tried to tell you. I was like, you gonna be on the practice? We deep. That's the only thing I wanted to address in the draft was defense. You know what I'm saying? And just us getting Ed Booker was just like a damn. I didn't think we was gonna go that direction, but you know what I mean. But we were deep at the secondary position, but. You know, Shiloh, you gonna fall somewhere, bro. You know, you might be a Raider, maybe a Charger. You know what I mean? Somewhere out here on the West Coast. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you won't be a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, but you know, if all else fails, Todd Bowles. If somebody happened to get injured, you might be that call, boy. So just hey, you know what I'm saying?
That is true. But before we go today, I want to get your prediction. What do you feel is going to be the outcome on Colorado and Georgia Tech this Friday? What is your? Actually, two. So that's the first game I want to get your. We're gonna put your score in your prediction. Colorado against Georgia Tech. Who you got winning, and what you think the score is going to be?
I really. Thank you, Lord. I really want to say I want to go with Colorado and this and that and the third, but I don't know. I really don't know. In the offseason, I have not kept up with any college teams except for three.
Yeah.
And Colorado and Georgia Tech is not one of them. But I'll tell you what I expect. I expect a competitive game. I expect for all the things that happened to him in the offseason. It seems like every time something transpires with him in the offseason, like there may be something like more of a health setback or anything, his team comes out and is like better than they were before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know this is first year. This is that prove it year. Like if he's gonna really be a successful head coach, this is gonna be the first year you come out there without your sons and see what you could be just Coach Prime instead of dad.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
I got CU winning 28-17. I think this will be a defensive year for Colorado. I think they will. I think they got one of the top cornerbacks in college right now in DJ McKinney, number 9. So look out for him. I think he will be up there very high. He could possibly have a Heisman type year with his ability and talent.
Okay.
But then they got some dogs on the defensive line too.
Okay.
So my second one I wanted to hear your thoughts on was the good Saturday a good Saturday matchup. I'll be watching this in the airport.
You better believe it. Florida State, Alabama?
Ohio State, Texas.
I know I'm here in this great state of Texas, Lone Star State. Ohio State's gonna give them the business. I think it's gonna be 38-21.
38-21. I'm putting in the chat. Plug got Ohio State 38-21. I don't think it's going to be that high of a scoring game, but I do have Ohio, which it hurts my heart to say that. I have Ohio State beating Texas, and they in Columbus.
Yeah, that's why I said 38-21.
They in Columbus. I think they're going to probably not do so much to them. I think they might get up on them 21-0, and maybe they'll coast through. We know. There you go. Jen, we know you, Ohio. We know. OH.
OH 10.
Oh. But yeah, I think, and I even told people, I think Texas is going to get upset the next week with a team they never thought. I think they play UTEP week 2.
University of Texas, El Paso.
I think it's going to be a lot of sleeper teams this year, dog. Like, it's going to be a lot. I'm really interested to see what Vanderbilt is going to be like too.
Mm-hmm. What about the Florida State Alabama game? Boy, Florida State upset Alabama. Boy, I'm trying to tell you what it's gonna be. Boy, the boys gonna get fired.
But is it really an upset, or Florida State just finally got things together?
Do you think so? I hope so. I hope so.
Because that's how. Like, to me, Alabama isn't that powerhouse anymore like they used to be. They get good talent, and that's that first game of the season, so anything can happen.
Okay.
Who y'all got at quarterback?
Castellano.
He good?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I never seen him.
I was so turned off last year, boy. I've been turned off since. After the SMU game, is when the boo boo. I had to talk to my dad about that.
Are you gonna be off already, or is that a night game?
That's a 2:30 game. I will be en route home. I'll get home right when I'll be getting home as soon as the ball get kicked off. Bam! I'm gonna be running out the shop. Get in the truck. Boom, boom, boom.
do they got a late night prime time?
Yeah, they got LSU and Clemson, 6 o'clock.
Okay, I'll be okay.
Yeah, that one I'm gonna be locked in. I'm talking about chicken wings on the smoker. Chicken wings on the smoker.
I might have to stop by.
Chicken wings on the smoker.
Notre Dame, Miami gonna be a good one.
Yep. But Notre Dame gonna whack their ass because I don't believe in Carson Beck. I'm sorry.
That's where he went, to Miami?
He went to Miami. I know, right? I know.
You can't take.
Don't even sit right.
After having Cam Ward,
it don't even sit right. It don't even sit right, bro. It don't even sit right. But hey, we yet to see. This is a great weekend of football. Starting tomorrow, Friday night, Saturday. I'm excited.
I appreciate my boy Plug, man. I know
thank
it's
you
late
too, brother.
on your end, man. Appreciate you working the time zone differences, man. Make sure y'all catch Uncle Plug. Did you put anything stock out this week?
Nah, I'm gonna do it Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna do it Sunday, boy. Hey, it's some new news I gotta put out. I'm hoping for the best, boy. It's looking fickle, boy. Fickle.
Y'all check in, man. He makes investing easy. Makes it make sense. It's dummy down. So make sure y'all check Uncle Plug TV. Make sure, I don't know when Conversations with Soft Rain gonna drop anything. And then you have Classic Codes. He live. He's trying to adjust his schedule. So today he did a quick little live for about 35-40 minutes. So
I feel it.
And then a shout out to Cortez too. Tez Down. It's TEZDOWN. That's his channel. It was actually pretty good. It was solid. He used a lot of our content and also classic content, so it was good. Y'all make sure y'all support the fam, man. And again, man, appreciate you. We all about to hit this bed, but we get
You
on.
dig on time, but I gotta be up
Hey.
early in the morning.
All right, we out,
Hey,
y'all.
yeah. All right, my brother.
All right.
What's good, my Souls of Thought family? It's your boy Norris, and I want to tell you before you leave this video today, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't already, make sure you leave a comment, hit the like button, share this content, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And as I leave every video, God loves you, which is most importantly, I love you. You're beautiful, and your boy's out. Let go.
Yeah.